Hello, Marcus Lim here. Just watching this listing of Batman: The Dark Knight Returns #1. 5 seconds to go, and it's currently at 135.5, and it's finished, and it says I've won it. Okay, so this is the winning bid. All right. So yeah, I did have like a sniper to snipe it at just a few seconds before the end. Okay. So let me show you the original listing. So here it is. It says condition is new. So yeah, it looks pretty new to me just from the picture. Okay, and so if I go to say go collect, just to find out what the price is going for. So it says here, right, if it's a 9.8, it can go like something like 1900, but I guess, I don't know, if it's new, I'm kind of thinking at least a 9.0. Hopefully that will bring my bid price to be pretty much in line with with what this is telling me, right? Like 9 and above, right? 140 and above to pay for Dark Knight Returns #1 with a grade of 9 and above. So we'll see, right? I'm not a professional grader or anything, so I can't really say, but I'm hopeful that it's at least a 9.0. In any case, I have won this, and so it's now time to pay for it. Alright. Now again, because of the fact that I'm not in the US, I do have to pay extra, and also some import charges as well, which kind of brings this up to like 175, which is, you know, still okay, I think, if it's a 9.2 or 9.4. But it's okay. Alright, so let me pay for this. Should I pay now? And boom. Alright, it should arrive in a bit more than a month. Right now it's end of June, so yeah, so I can expect it in a bit more than a month, and I'll definitely be unboxing this when it arrives, so stay tuned. Alright, Marcus Lim here, and I'm very excited because Dark Knight Returns #1 just arrived today. So here it is. Here's the package. Okay, so let me go ahead and unwrap it. Okay, so you have to bear with me as I attempt to unwrap. So it's great that they went through such great lengths to make sure it arrives safe and sound. It's actually no wonder I couldn't take it out. It's also taped to the cardboard. Alright, there you go, finally. And here we go. Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. right? So all bagged and bordered, you can see. Let me just remove this. Piece of tape. And also from the top here. Alright. Okay. So what I will do is, yes, I am gonna actually open it. Okay. Alright. The very first printing of Dark Knight Returns #1 in my hands. Okay. I'm just gonna check the corners. Sharp looking. Okay. The spine looking really good. Except for maybe a little chip down there. The back also really good. So yeah, I mean, I'm no professional grader, but this looks pretty fine to me. Right? And yep, making sure it's the first printing. It doesn't say, well, it doesn't actually say which printing, which means it's the first. Okay, 1986. So there you go. Dark Knight Returns #1. Just flipping through the pages. I mean, you've seen it all before, right? This is nothing new, but obviously it's pretty cool to hold this in my hands. The 35-year-old book, right? So yeah, pretty sweet. Okay, and you know, obviously this is you know, the book that ushered in the modern era of comics back in 1986, right? Possibly the most iconic issue of the 80s, featuring, you know, Frank Miller's groundbreaking work, right? And also obviously the first appearance of Carrie Kelly as Robin, female Robin. And yeah, the thing is, right, like if I you know, shift my camera a bit, you can see I've got like so many versions or editions of like the Dark Knight Returns, right? I even have this one over here, which is, you know, like a pretty much like a replica of the first issue, but never ever really had the actual first issue in the original first printing until now. Right? Yeah, so that's very cool. Because you know, I reckon, how can I truly call myself a Batman fan if I don't have this one in my hands, in my collection? So now I do. Yeah, so just gonna put it right there. Okay. Looking mighty fine. Yeah, just can't stop just gushing about it. So I don't know. it's hard to say if I want to actually CGC this one or not. I really do want to have a raw copy to keep. And I guess if I were to, decide to CGC, I probably want to have another copy just to keep raw as well, right? As I said, I don't know what this one would probably end up with in terms of the CGC grading. Whether it would go up to a 9.8 or not, I'm not sure. So yeah, I don't know yet. I'm just glad to actually have this in my collection. The most iconic issue of the 80s, right? Alongside possibly Killing Joke, or Watchmen. But yeah, as a Batman fan, I am glad that I finally have this in my collection. Hope you also enjoyed this unwrapping video of this very iconic book. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in another video.